Yes, I know, I never reviewed a Street Fighter game before on this channel. You know, a channel that's supposed to talk about fighting games has never covered Street Fighter 2. Well, I can't give you a good reason why I haven't done it yet, but you know what? I'm going to make it right for you. I'm going to cover it. Here we go. Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo on the Panasonic 3DO. But first, let's give you a quick history lesson on the Panasonic 3DO. Panasonic, this was their first attempt to enter the console gaming market. At the time, this was one of the first 32-bit gaming systems out there. But to get a hold of one of these, you would have needed to pay up to $700, and that's not even with a game, though you did get an interactive demo disc CD that had an encyclopedia. Yay, I guess? Now that that's out of the way, what's really going on in Street Fighter? For those of you who don't know, a world tournament where you pick a fighter and you fight other world tournament combatants. Really, that's it. I was trying to dig around online and see if I could find a more deeper plot synopsis or anything like that, but I couldn't find anything that could be really summed up, just a lot of timelines and theories. Since then, this series has grown into comics, animated series, and a film starring Van Damme. Yes, he was mother-fricking Guile. Sonic Boom. I don't care how cheesy people think that movie is. That movie's fun. America, baby. America. Other than the arcade version, this is one of the best versions you could play at home at the time. Now we have versions on the Xbox 360 and PS3 that are amazing and definitely worth playing, but this still blew the Sega Genesis and Super Nintendo versions out of the water at the time. Character sprites and animations are just awesome. Watching someone throw fireballs, sonic booms is just fantastic. The stages themselves look great and have little animations going on in the backgrounds. It gives it life to this world. One unique thing about the stages is that some of them had breakable objects in the environments. It always looks so cool when you threw someone into a crater or statue. You will be a true world warrior as you're visiting these locations. Oh, yeah, I love sightseeing. This is awkward. Since this is CD technology we got here, we have some really great sound clips and CD quality audio. I do like the chiptune version of the arcade game, don't get me wrong, but the soundtrack of this version is really great, and the 3DO puts out some really good sound quality, so if you got a good sound system, your ears will thank you. Even little touches to the music, such as when someone gets low on health, the music gets more dramatic to indicate it's life or death. Even after this game has been out for 21 years, it still looks and sounds great. You won't be disappointed. Before we talk about the fighting, I want to let people know something. I had to play this game with a bit of a handicap. This is the Panasonic 3DO controller. As you can see, it's not made for playing fighting games. 5 buttons on the pad, plus a start and a select button. But there were other options you could use to play it. However, this one I'm about to show you is not the best option. This is a 6-button 3DO controller by Performance, which sounds like it'd be great for the fighting game, right? But there's one big problem. The button that's supposed to be a medium punch is actually a pause button. Seriously, what the heck? Who designed this thing? Performance my ass. Anyways, when I did a medium punch, I ended up just pausing the game. Regardless of that, I was still able to play this game and still have a lot of fun with it. Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo is an amazing game, and this version is no exception. Adding in features from Turbo and Super, you can change things like the speed of the game, and you can build up a meter. When full, it allows you to do a really powerful attack. Without the Super meter in this fighting game, many fighting games today would be a lot different. You get a roster of 16 playable characters, including the 4 boss characters, Vega, Sagat, Bison, and Balrog. You go through different locales and fight each opponent until you're the victor. You have 6 attacks, and you can combine them with different motions to do special moves. And this is another thing that's been implemented in modern fighters. Doing these motions with button attacks, whether it be a 6-button or a 4-button, or sometimes even different combinations, it's really what made fighting games what they were. It wasn't some just mindless brawler. There is strategy to it. You had to think before you move, or else your opponent was going to rock you. It's kind of like video game chess, but with fireballs and spinning kicks and sonic booms and stuff. The only downer about this is the mini games that are missing that were in the other Street Fighter 2 games. Come on, let me destroy cars so that I may protect the environment, damn it. Also, going out one-on-one with your friends, duking it out, is always a blast. And surprisingly, the load times in this version aren't bad at all. In fact, most of the time you won't even notice them. It's that good. I really don't know what else to say about this that you probably don't already know about Street Fighter. Now, this isn't the best version of the game you can get nowadays. You can get it on the Xbox Live Network or PSN on the Xbox 360 and PS3. But if you got a Panasonic 3DO and you need a good game to play on, and trust me, there's really not many, then there's no better than this classic fighter. Don't worry, this won't be the last Street Fighter game I cover. As we look forward to Street Fighter V next year, I'm going to get ready to knock out a few of these different games for a review. Anyways, guys, this game is definitely worth your fight money. And until next time, go home and be a family man. Or woman. I'm not going to discriminate. Love your kids. Thank you for finishing and watching the Street Fighter 2 review that I did. Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo on the 3DO to be exact. And so, let me know what you guys think down below. Tell me if you like this review, if you want to see more like this. I do reviews. That's kind of my thing. I also do fighting game stuff, so we're going to be doing some of that stuff soon, if not already, so stay tuned for that. Also, during Star Wars week, we're going to have a Star Wars video out, so check that out. Also, one other thing, you can check out my Halo 5 review that I did. See what I think about the Master Chief's new campaign, or is it really Master Chief's campaign? Who knows? Anyways, check that out. Subscribe if you're new. If you want to see more videos like this, you better subscribe. Stay tuned. And until next time, everybody, game on.